Welcome, traveller. If you wish to witness more tales from the ancient world, I invite you to follow our journey. Support us by subscribing, liking and commenting so you never miss a discovery. Mysterious Maya tomb found inside pyramid in jungle near Mexico. Archaeologists have just uncovered something incredible from a long-lost Maya kingdom, a hidden tomb inside a crumbling pyramid. Inside lay a king who had been buried for 1700 years. They found a jade mask that looked almost human, but not quite. And the crazy part, looters had come within just 1.8 meters of finding it first. Back in 2022, deep in dense jungle near the Guatemala-Mexico border, this treasure was stumbled upon by pure chance. In ancient times, this small area was called Choquitam, a lost city now half swallowed by the forest. Compared to the great Maya cities like Tikal or Teotihuacan, it didn't seem important, or so we thought. Inside the pyramid, the team uncovered the tomb of a Maya ruler. The artifacts, inscriptions and royal names revealed that Choquitam was far more than a small village. It was a major hub in this civilization. What they found here rivals treasures from any Maya city. The tomb's roof had collapsed centuries ago, but the offerings inside stayed perfectly preserved. They recovered over 16 spondylus shells, prestigious items the Maya elite used for power and ritual. That meant the person buried here was wealthy, high status, and given a ceremonial send-off. They also found carved human thigh bones, etched with hieroglyphics and royal names. The Maya literally wrote their history on human remains. Archaeologists now want to run DNA tests to uncover family ties, ancestry or health conditions of these people. But the most stunning find? A mosaic jade mask, made of bright green tiles that gave it an almost lifelike human expression. People joked it looked exactly like Jim Carrey's mask from the famous movie, but this was no magical prop. It was the face of a forgotten king, staring back at us after 1,700 years of silence. His name was carved into the thigh bone, Izam Kukai Balam. Historians suspect he ruled around 350 BCE, though that period is pretty poorly documented. One bone carving even shows a figure holding a decapitated god's head, eerily similar to the jade mask's face. It might have been meant to show the king himself defeating a legendary villain. Other inscriptions mention his father and grandfather, linking Choquitam to the great Maya capitals of Tikal and Teotihuacan. Tikal was once the beating heart of the Maya world, towering pyramids, a population in the tens of thousands, and rulers worshipped almost like living gods. Teotihuacan, further north, wasn't Maya at all, but one of the largest cities in the ancient world, famous for its Avenue of the Dead and the massive Pyramid of the Sun. For centuries, the two cultures seemed separate. Tikal with its art, astronomy and elegant architecture. Teotihuacan with its vast military power, and between them lay hundreds of miles of jungle and mountains. Compared to these imperial capitals, Choquitam was a whisper, but this king's tomb proves he was no random village chief. He had political connections across Mesoamerica. Ironically, we almost lost this history, thanks to looters. Years ago, tomb raiders dug a tunnel dangerously close to the burial chamber, stopping just 2 meters short. And in a twist of fate, it was their old tunnel that eventually led archaeologist Estrada Belli's team to the site. Using LiDAR, laser scans from above, they mapped the ground like an X-ray of the jungle, spotting subtle signs of human activity. If the looters hadn't tried and failed, this tomb might still be lost today. Archaeologists plan to keep digging. They suspect more burial chambers are hidden inside the abandoned pyramid. And this isn't the only mystery. In Tikal, researchers recently found a house with a limestone altar painted in vivid red, yellow and black murals, built not by the Maya but in pure Teotihuacan style about 1,700 years ago. The altar showed the storm god, central to Teotihuacan's religion, but no Maya kings. That's unusual since the Maya usually plastered their rulers' images everywhere. Instead, this altar honored the gods alone, right in the heart of the Maya capital. It's proof that Teotihuacan didn't just visit Tikal, they lived there. They built homes, performed rituals, and set up their gods in the city. Maybe it was home to Teotihuacan elites. Maybe it belonged to a Maya king who embraced their culture. Or maybe it was something darker, like a soft invasion. Some historians think the altar, built around 300 to 400 CE, marked the start of Teotihuacan influence over Tikal. By 400 to 450 CE, tensions may have turned hostile. Was the altar a sign of dominance? Were the Maya willingly hosting their northern neighbours, or were the foreigners claiming sacred space for themselves? Strangely, the Maya later buried the altar intact without destroying it. No smashing, no defacing, almost as if they had mixed feelings about their relationship with Teotihuacan. Finally, I just want to thank you all for listening, truly. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient mysteries, please consider following the channel and checking out our future videos. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.